Is your ankle mobility poor and holding back leg growth? I'm gonna show you how to fix it. All right, guys and girls, I'm having more and more clients that are having ankle mobility issues or really reaching depth in their squats with leaving their feet flat on the ground. And to me, one of the first things we can look to address that common issue is ankle mobility, and something that I think more and more people are getting now because of an old principle that I believe true is we aren't doing as many calf raises as we used to as a whole in the bodybuilding world. So if that's you, that's where we're gonna start. Calves 1 to 2 times a week, where you're going all the way down, getting a full stretch, coming all the way up on your toes. Like, I never had ankle issues because I swear it's because I took as much pride in training my calves as I did the rest of my body. It wasn't haphazard, I wasn't bouncing out of the hole. But let's say that's not you. Let's say you do your calf raises like John recommended, like I recommend, and you still have tight ankles or you lack the ability to get depth on the squat without coming up on your toes. So let me show you 5 different things we can do today to start enhancing that or making it better. This is not a fast process. This is probably 3 to 6 months worth of consistent work before you have the full ability that you're gonna see me show you today. So number 1 is gonna be a squat, and I'm gonna let him step back and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I do this every single morning after cardio, meaning after the treadmill, after the Stairmaster, after the bike. Part of my stretching routine is getting down into what I call like a sumo stance squat. I put my elbows and triceps on my VMO and I drive out. Now, what I want you to watch here is my heels are flat on the ground. I'm fine that I'm rounded back, and then I'm thinking about kicking my knees and driving it over my toes. So I'm gonna spin to the side here so we can see this. Right there. This right here is a good warm-up to all ankle mobility, right? Because I'm trying to drive my knees over my toes. I'm taking my elbows out. So it's adductors, and you'll feel this a huge in your calves and your tibia if you have tight ankles. So here, I'll do 2 sets of 30-second holds. Next up is gonna be what most people assume is a hip flexor stretch. No. From this position, instead of flexing my glute to get my hip flexor and stand tall on my chest, I'm gonna take my weight of my hands, I'm gonna put on my knee, and I'm gonna drive it over my toe. So I kick this knee back, and then I take my knee and I try to get over that toe as much as I can while leaving my heel on the ground. So from the side, this is probably a better angle for you guys. Feet flat on the ground, weight here, and then drive as much of this over my toe. So if you look and drop the ball straight down, what's that, 3-4 inches above my toe is where I can get my knee. And then I want to just kind of just sit on here and wait. Same thing, 2 to 3 sets, 30 seconds per side. This right here, the biggest thing is look where my heel is. It's all the way on the ground, guys. Feet banging into the ground. I'm not raising up. Next up is going to be a calf raise. So I want to stretch it and then flex it. I have a 30-pound kettlebell here, just a step. All I'm going to do, work on my left side, come all the way down, stretch, and then all the way up on that toe. All the way down, stretch, feel that sink deep, and then up, just like that, guys. Big stretch, all the way up on that toe. With these, this isn't super heavy, but I'm working the full range of the motion so that when I go do and train my calves for real with real weight, meaning more than 30 pounds, it's gonna force me to get in that full depth and that full contraction. So with this, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15 each leg. And it's just back and forth, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, done. Might take you 3 minutes at the most. But if you struggle with ankle mobility, if you watch here, no weight, sink these things down, feel that stretch and lengthen, and then I wanna go up controlled all the way on that. I'm pressing through, I'm gonna show it here. I'm pressing through my big toe, right through here and right, so those first like 2 joints is where all the pressure is. That to me, the huge stretch, full contraction is gonna set us up for really working and driving the ankle mobility to the best of our ability. The next thing we're gonna work, anterior tib right here. Back against the wall, raise up, drive those toes towards your knees as much as you can. I wanna do 3 sets, 25 here. These are fast paced. Look at these are fast rest period pace. I'm going to rest 30 seconds between these, but I need to go 25 of those, just like this. I'm telling you, that right there, it looks super simple. But already I did, what, 8 of those, and they're burning. I need you to do 3 sets of 25. That right there, so what we're thinking about is we're working our calves with the calf raise, and then we work the tibia, so the opposite, the muscle on the other side of the calf is how we're gonna do that. So final piece here is gonna be a stretch / foam roll. So you don't need this rumble roller, you need any foam roller, honestly. So what I wanna do is called what I call a calf smash. So I'm working my right side. I'm gonna take my left leg, crisscross it on top, and then I'm just gonna let it sit on that calf, starting at the bottom. And then I just inch my way up, just like that. And I'm driving with that left leg, my calf, into that femur right there, and then start going back down. Slow and steady, all the way down to the Achilles inserts, push, and then we're gonna drive right back up. Slow. I do 2 rounds of that on my right leg, 2 rounds of that on my left leg, and I would do 3 passes of that. So if you look at that totality, 2 stretches, a calf raise, a tibia raise, and then we're gonna foam roll that area out to give you the best chance of having increased and improved ankle mobility. If you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Chris Evans TV.